Question number 10, Scott Simpson.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister for the Environment and asks, what specific species and natural features does the government aim to protect from the Kermadec Ocean Sanctuary announced by the Prime Minister at the United Nations in New York on 28 September?
Mr Speaker.
The Honourable Dr Nick Smith.
Mr Speaker, the Kermadec area is one of the most pristine places on Earth and is host to over 6 million seabirds of 39 different species, 35 species of whale and dolphin, including the largest animal on Earth, the blue whale, and hundreds of species of fish and other unique marine life to the area. Significant natural features include the longest underwater chain of submerged volcanoes anywhere in the world, and the second deepest ocean trench in the world that at over 10,000 metres deep is deeper than Mount Everest is tall. The Prime Minister's announcement of this huge sanctuary is akin to a national park of the sea and is as historic as that of Prime Minister Seddon in the 1890s, creating our first national park in Tongariro and the largest national park in Fiordland by Prime Minister Holland in the 1950s.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, Scott Simpson.
To the Minister, how does this new ocean sanctuary compare internationally, and what feedback has the Minister received on the Prime Minister's announcement?
Mr Speaker.
The Honourable Dr Nick Smith.
The new sanctuary of 620,000 square kilometres is twice the area of New Zealand's land, or about the size of France. It will be the largest contiguous area of completely protected ocean in the world. The new sanctuary ensures we meet our commitments as a country under the Convention on Biological Diversity to have 10% of our sea in marine protected areas. To give some sense of scale, this new sanctuary will be 35 times larger than the total of all of our existing 44 marine reserves and sets us at 15% of our marine area and above that target. The Prime Minister's announcement has been widely welcomed internationally with strong commendations from people including former US President Bill Clinton, the current Secretary of State for the US, John Kerry, and advocates for improved oceans management like Prince Albert of Monaco and Richard Branson.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, Scott Simpson.
To the Minister, how does this Kermadec announcement fit within the government's broader ambition of being a world leader in responsible management of our oceans?
The Honourable Dr Nick Smith.
Well, Mr Speaker, firstly, New Zealand has a world-class fisheries management system with the QMS. Secondly, the new EEZ legislation that we passed in 2012 addressed the anomaly of an absence of environmental regulation for activities in that area and matches up with world best practice. Thirdly, we have made good progress with NPAs with 10 new marine reserves in the territorial sea established last year, and now with the Kermadecs, which we'll aim to have in place by the 1st of October next year. The next steps will be revising our outdated marine reserves legislation and continuing our efforts internationally to establish a marine protected area in the Ross Sea through Kamala process that meets in Hobart in a fortnight.
Question number 11, Jan Logie.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question